Turner says that I'm not pushing against it hard enough, so I'm going to try harder. Don't be inspecting it. Just give me my little plate piece.
Men, let your women do their own projects if they want to do them, and they'll learn something.
What did I learn?
They learned they need you.
Welcome to Secondhand Sailors. I'm Renee. Today's episode is all about storage. Anyone who's lived on a sailboat knows that storage space is a premium luxury. And today we're going to be doing some things in my galley to try to increase the amount of storage space that I have that is usable in order to be able to put more provisions on our boat so that we can take longer trips. This is my main pantry storage in my galley, and I would like to increase that amount because everybody knows you can always use more storage in a galley. In one of our episodes last year, if you've been watching our full series, you'll remember that we had to replace our air conditioning unit. When we did, Turner arranged it so in a different manner than it was before, and we no longer use the ductwork that is installed on our boat. Instead, our air conditioner pumps all the air out of this one vent. And because we have such a small space on the inside of our boat, this is adequate. It keeps it quite frosty in this boat. What does that have to do with this galley, you might ask? You'll notice there is ductwork right here and right down here. And that takes up a lot of space that I could be using for shelving for this pantry. I'm planning to remove this board, take this ductwork out, and then take this board and reuse it to cover the hole, to patch the hole in the shelf, and that should give me 10% more storage space in my pantry on both shelves, because there's a hose down there as well. So let's get this ductwork torn out of here. The first thing I'm going to do is get all of this food out of the way so it's not blocking me and I can get access to everything and conveniently take it out without tearing anything up. Now I've got it cleaned out, well, emptied. It's certainly not clean looking. I think I need to repaint in here while I'm at it. Got my screwdriver. Now I'm ready to take this board out right here. And that's it held in place by 2 Phillips head screws. So I'm going to take those out and see what we can do next to get the ductwork out. I'm not so sure that one was even holding anything in place. But I got them out, and the ductwork was already disattached. It was already unhooked from the vent side over there. So all I had to do was shove it through this hole. Let me show you the hole. But the good part is this piece of wood will fit it. Now it's time to work on the second board on the bottom shelf. It's held in place by 3 screws, testing out my muscles. And of course, one screw is stripped, so now I've got to have a whole other problem to deal with. This is boat work. I manhandled it out. Now my last piece of ductwork has to come out. So all I have to do is pull it out, cut it off, and then I've got my shelf space ready for the final improvement. I've got the ductwork pulled out down here, but it's got wire inside the duct, so I'm going to use my trusty wire cutters to cut it off. I've already taken a knife and cut through the foil on the outside of the ductwork, so all I have to do now is cut the wire. Back in the back down here, and then it'll pull right out. Let me show you. I've got it cut and I'll pull it out. Well, it's out. Now you'll see I have 2 holes left, but I'm going to take this wood that I've got and I'm going to make a covering for that and drop it in place and attach that in there down so that it will be inside the circle, and that will make a nice little patch using the materials that I already had on hand. So this becomes an upgrade for free because I already have everything I need. Yay! Because who doesn't like free, right? Everybody likes a free upgrade. And this will give me 10% more storage space inside my pantry, make things go a lot neater, and will fill things in properly. And it was all done with material I already had on hand that was already just being misused. Okay, this is the board that came out of the cabinet, and you'll notice that they have 4 screws across the back here where they had this little strip attached to keep the shelf in place, to keep this little wooden blocker in place on the shelf, like so down in the cabinet. Now what I'm going to do now is just simply remove these screws and remove that stripping off the back. I'm not getting rid of the stripping because I intend to use that strip to hold my patch in place from underneath down here in that circle. I'm going to take my jigsaw and cut a circular piece out to match this, and then I'm going to attach it from underneath with those strips coming across like this, so that the little circular piece will go right here and fill this in, and it'll be a nice level surface all the way across. Okay, I have them separated. I have my wooden board, I have my 2 strips that I'm going to be using underneath, and of course my screws and screwdriver. Next step is going to be to use this, slide it underneath my shelf like this, underneath the hole, and I'm going to draw my circle on there so that when I will have a exact drawing of what I need to cut it with the jigsaw. So let's get that done. Alright, I've got my template marked on my board. All I have to do now is go cut it out with the jigsaw. Alright, I'm going to start by putting this little wood piece in right up here. Let me tilt you back where you can see. Right up here underneath this, so that the circular piece that I cut will sit right on top of this. Ooh, this looks easy. I'm going to need that screw you thought that you were going to give me. Look at that. I stripped the screw head out. I didn't know what I was doing, apparently. We're going to try again with a different screw. Turner says that I'm not pushing against it hard enough, so I'm going to try harder.
That screw is different kind of screw altogether. That's what I'm trying to hang here earlier. Keep going.
Oh yeah, that worked a lot better. A whole heap better. Yeah, that's nice and secure now. Right, here we go again. Let's see if I can get it.
Remember, like this, feathered up.
Yeah. Dadgummit. Come on now. Oh my Lord, this is difficult. shoot a duck. I missed the hole entirely.
What?
God,
What happened? What happened?
I didn't grab onto the wood. I screwed it through the hole.
Oh no.
You are so not my favorite person today.
How many guys are watching this right now about to lose their mind?
Leave a comment down below. Okay, give me the other screw.
Oh, there you go.
I have so not got this done, but I'm gonna give this other one in there and see if that'll help, because if I don't have to hold it, that might work better. That one ain't going all the way.
You know why?
It's hung up though, it'll work.
Drug all the back out of it.
I probably did, but I got it done. Now, where's my little round piece?
That's you.
Help me.
Tip left on that screw down. Look at all the files.
Oh, look. Don't be inspecting it. Just give me my little plate piece.
Here's the plate piece.
Now, my real concern is whether or not my jigsaw cut this thing where it fit.
That's your concern?
That's my concern. And it did not.
Spin it around. Turn it over.
I think you're toying with me, and I don't care for that. It's going to have to be trimmed up
Where at?
outside.
Where at on the wood?
All the way around it.
The whole thing?
Yeah, it's pretty much too big. See? Because I do not have access underneath this shelf to put the strips, I decided instead of putting a circular patch, I would just put a square patch over the top. It will create an unlevel surface, but I don't expect that to be a problem.
Did you get it done?
Yes,
How's it look?
probably better than me.
You worked it out, didn't you, baby?
I did. I got it worked.
See?
I have one last thing to do. I'm gonna clean it out later.
Mm-hmm.
Get some white paint and paint in all there. But it'll be a while because I don't have the paint yet. So far, this was a free project. It increased my storage space by 10% and cost me zero other than aggravation. So I just could not stand the idea of calling this project done and that cabinet not being painted. So I dug around in my paint box, and luckily I found a gallon of, well, it's not a gallon, but it's some old white paint. This project is coming in at $0. I am determined one way or the other. I even found a sponge paintbrush that's gonna work for me. No money spent on this project. Yay! Now, I had to put my paint clothes on and I'm getting ready to get started painting. So let's get to it. this 3 seconds, I already have paint on me. Now, doesn't that look better? Well, that's it. Last coat's done. I'm finished. I think it looks okay. Feel free to leave me a comment critiquing it. I know I'm no painter, but if you know of any way I could have done it better, just go ahead and tell me. I appreciate the constructive criticism, that is. Advice. Good-natured ribbing.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. If there's any project you'd like to see, please tell us in the comments down below. Till next time, hey Mom and them, Turner said hey.